guys, Aussie Fifa HD, and welcome back to episode number 26 of FUT Champions, the glory on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button to help it grow. All subscriptions are appreciated, and I'd like to thank you guys for the support that you have been giving me in the last few episodes. Every episode, or at least the last previous few episodes, have hit at least 15 likes each, and I can't thank you enough for the support and the likes that you guys, give to the video, and just simply turning up to watch it really does help me out. Huan Gorgon, DK FIFA, Abdel, Omar, Philip McDermott, Banter Ballers, and Master of course. I'd like to thank you guys. You guys have been supporting the channel for a long time now. You have been turning up to the videos, liking the videos, and I can't express to you guys how much I really appreciate you guys turning up, watching it, liking it, commenting on it. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are here watching the video, be sure to hit that like button. Can we hit 15 likes for this video? We have been lately. Let's try and smash that once again, and that would be much appreciated. Right guys, so we're going to move into some gameplay and then into some questions while you watch the clips through. However, I want to explain something with this game before I move into the questions. Basically, we're on 24 and 6, so 24 wins, 6 losses. I needed 10 wins in a row to get Elite 1. This game, I want to show you, went up until the 90th minute, and I want to show you how nice this goal looked. I was just so proud of it. I got intercepted, a bad clearance from my opponent, into him, bang! Bang! Hold up the plate, bang into Kante, and what a goal that was, lads, into the bottom corner. I was so proud of that goal. The tiki-taka in amongst that goal, it was just absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe that I scored that. It was a fantastic goal, and I loved it that much that I really wanted to commentate on it while I showed you guys. As you see, we moved up to Gold 1 at that point. We had 9 games left after that, so I could have gotten into Elite 1, and you will see just how I went. In the final 10 games. But we're going to move into some questions as you see the clips move through. I had a question from Jonathan Boista. JMX is wanting to do a qualify series on his channel. Check out his last video. Yes, and my friend, I did check out his last video. Of course, if you guys have been watching my videos lately, you know that I indeed invented the series called Qualify a Champion, which basically I qualify those people that aren't as good as FIFA, and I sort of do it for free, and you guys just enjoy me making a series out of it. Basically, JMX has gone and stole my idea. I'm not sure whether he's got it off somebody or me. I mean, I'm probably sure that he hasn't got it off me, unless he's some reason watched my video. I don't think he would have, but it just really annoys me that a series created by myself has been sort of stolen by a YouTuber with 2 million subscribers. It sort of is a little bit hurtful that I can't really do anything about it. I can't really claim any copyright rights over it because it's just a series, and it does annoy me because I did create it, but there's nothing really I can do. If you guys have an idea of what I can do to maybe prevent him from using this series, or at least acknowledge that I was the winner or the creator of this series, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, it is very annoying, Jonathan, and I don't know what else to say about that. I mean, I can't say stole it, but he has originated it from mine because I did create it. I'm probably not the only person that's thought of it, but I was the one who first started it, because I'm not sure, I don't think anyone else does the series that I'm doing, where I enter you guys into FUT Champions, so it is a bit annoying, but there's nothing else I can really do. Master Oz says, if the qualification tournament he's trying to say, would be as hard as the weekend league, I wouldn't be standing in Silver 1. Maybe I just can't play concentrated for that many games in such a small amount of time. By the way, keep up the daily uploads. I really enjoy watching your videos. Keep it up. Well, thank you so much, Master Oz. You're always on my videos, always commenting, and always liking my videos, and I must say I do appreciate that, my friend. To answer your question, as I said in the last episode, in my personal opinion, it mightn't be your opinion, in my personal opinion, Division 1 is harder, as well as the qualification tournaments are harder than FUT Champions, in my personal opinion. That could be different for you guys, but in my personal opinion, the qualification tournaments and Division 1 is harder than FUT Champions, because I have gone, I think it's My best this year. Last year I went about 50-0 with Division 1 gameplay. This year I went, I think my best is 27 wins and 0. So 0 losses in Division 1. So basically, if I did that in FUT Champions, I would be on my way to top 100. The thing is, I cannot do that, because in my opinion, FUT Champions is harder. You're basically versing all of the best players in the world, right, in FUT Champions. Now, you guys complain. I mean, Master Oz, you make it into Silver 1. You guys say, oh, I'm so bad, I'm in Gold 1. Let me just tell you, if you're in FUT Champions on a whole, if you can qualify yourself, you're amongst the top at least 50,000 players of FIFA in the world. When you think about that, when you think about the amount of copies that EA have sold, they sell millions, absolutely millions of copies of FIFA every single year. And for you to be in the top 50,000 of people in the world is an achievement in itself. If you can make silver on a whole, you're in at least the top 10,000 in the world of FIFA players. So if you're disappointed with how you're going in FUT Champions, just think of it that way, right? If you're in gold, you are at least in the top 5,000 to 1,000 in the world. If you're in silver, you're at least in the top 10,000. People struggle to get at least 10 wins in FUT Champions. That's right, 10 wins. So if you can get Silver 1, Master Oz, then that is an achievement by itself. And that's why I'm sort of happy with where I am. Gold 1 is my minimum. I always make Gold 1. It's my bare minimum, but I will get up into Elite, as you'll see in this episode. I do get up into Elite time and time again. This episode you will see I do get 32 wins, so I get Elite 2. Now Elite 2 gets me top 100 in my region. Last 2 weeks ago when I got Elite 2, which was 33 wins, I ranked 70-something, 76th or something like that in Australia, or at least in the rest of the world region area. So you got the Americas, you got the Europe, and you've got the rest of the world. I ranked 76th in the rest of the world area for the region, and basically this week I ranked around 92nd or so in the region top 100. So for me, that was an achievement in itself. And I'm hoping one day, at least once this year in FIFA 17, I'll be good enough to get up into the top 100, which would be fantastic. You know, those rewards for top 100 are absolutely amazing. I believe I can do it. If I can scrape at least 3 or 4 more wins above Elite 2, that will definitely get me into the top 100, and I will be absolutely ecstatic to know that I personally was in the top 100 FIFA players of 1 week, and that would be just an achievement by itself, and I would be ecstatic with that if that was to happen. That went way off topic, but in your opinion, by the looks of it, Master Oz, you think that qualified tournaments are not harder than FUT Champions, and you also said maybe I just can't play concentrated for many of those games. Well, that's another thing I must move on to, is concentration. I've said time and time again in my previous videos that skill is important, but not as important as your mentality. The reason why is because, personally, my skill last year in FIFA 16 was amazing. I would win Gfinity tournaments, £50 each time. I made around £200 worth of money on Gfinity just from playing, you know, being a good player. I used to come first out of 150 of the best in the world in FIFA 16. I used to go 50-0 in Division 1 without a loss, and that's an achievement in itself. And basically, you know, this year my skill isn't as good because there's no real skill moves that you can abuse or use and abuse this year. And that's really hindered my gameplay, because last year I used to abuse the body feint and the ball roll. That used to always work. I knew Huge Gorilla did the same as me, and that's why he was the top player last year in FIFA 16. I adapted his playing style, and lo and behold, I was at least one of the best couple of hundred in the world. So I was happy with how I was playing last year. This year, nowhere near as good. As I told you, I'm only in the top 500 best players in the world, or at least, you know, in the world, and on PS4 anyway. And that does really annoy me. But the thing is, what really has improved me, now this moves on to where you say maybe I just can't play concentrated for many games. I said skill is important, but not as important as your mentality, because I thought it was always skill. Moving into FIFA 17, I struggled. I only was continually getting gold 2 or gold 1. I then started adapting my mentality. I thought of ways to try and help me not think of things while I'm playing the game, and then therefore I would play better. Lo and behold, I made Elite 2 I made Elite 2 2 weeks ago and Elite 2 this week. Lo and behold, I've got 2 Elite 2s in 3 weeks, where I would struggle to get Elite 3 at the start of FIFA. Now, that's why, in my personal opinion, mentality is the most important thing. And basically, you know, that's why when you go on a lose streak, you're angry, right? When you lose, you're angry. So therefore, the next game, you're always going to lose because you're angry, because of your mentality. If you take a break, if you take an hour's break from the game and you have, you know, do something else while your mind clears, right? Go back to the game and play it again. You will play much better than what you would have if you played following the loss that you took in FUT Champions. And yeah, like that was way off topic, like as well, that I went too far with that. But to answer your question, bro, mentality and skill is the most important thing for you to get up into the gold area if you are wanting to do that. And yeah, I must say, it is in a small amount of time. What I think EA should do, actually, now I was thinking about that the other day, what I think EA should do with next year's game is they should have FUT Champions go through the week and have the weekend as your qualification, right? Because people don't have enough time, right? Through the week though, you know, I'm sure everyone could fit in 5 games of their time at night time through the week. If you had a 5-day weekend league, say, like if the weekend league now went for 5 days through the week next year, right? So if you could call it the week league, and then the weekend would be the qualification. It's hard to explain, but from Monday to Friday, you've got the proper tournament. You've got the FUT Champions tournament, right? On the weekend, you've got the qualification tournament to then qualify you into the tournament that's on Monday and Friday. So basically, you have 5 days to play your 40 games. That gives people so much time. It gives them enough time to at least play 40 games. To play 40 games in less than, 72 hours is just, it's not, in fact, for at least half of the people that play FUT Champions, it's not possible. And people get annoyed at that because EA do have the power of changing the way it does work. Yes, they gave us a day extra, because it used to be 2 days, and that was just not good enough. Like, you couldn't fit 40 games physically for as many weekends as I played it for, constantly like that. If you were to play 40 games in 48 hours every single weekend, your brain would freaking fry. I'm telling you, you would be that. It would just be suicide, in my opinion, if you were to continue doing that. And that's why they added a new day, and I do say it has helped, but I just still don't think it's good enough. Maybe if they made it 4 days, I think that is perfect, because you have 10 games per day. That's manageable. Make it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or at least for the UK it would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Make it 96 hours. No. Yeah, 96 hours. Make it 96 hours that you have the time to play 40 games. And I think that'd be a lot more manageable for people to play, and therefore you'd have, you know, more time to play the games. However, I must say a lot more people would get up to top 100, or get at least a lot more people would get 40 games because they have more time to play it and they don't have to rush. And that's what does make people lose a lot of the time, is that they rush it, because like they say, oh geez, I need to get these games done because there's only 10 minutes left that I have until I have to go to work, so I need to play a couple of games before I go to work, and then they rush it, they don't play as well. But if you had 4 days to play the 40 games, you wouldn't rush it as much, and you'd have more time to play it, and you would, you know, take your time. But that's the end of the questions. That's the end of me ranting on. You know, I do rant on a lot. But I shall talk about the gameplay. It was 2-1 in this game, and I believe this was heading towards the end of our 40th game. As you see, it was 2-1, and a nice rebound goal there as well. Walcott always scoring me goals. I paid 370,000 coins for him when he first came out. He's now down to 150,000, and what a waste of coins that was. As you saw though, picking up another goal. I mean, he's always in the right spot at the right time, and that's what you really do need with a striker, because I do play Walcott at striker. He's got decent physical, he's got great shooting, great dribbling, and great pace. Of course, all of you know how Walcott plays. Nice driven shot from Salah as well, the super sub I have. He was, you know, that's the man of the match version. He was perfect for super sub because he's got great pace, dribbling. His finishing is amazing. It's nearly as good as Ronaldo's. And by the way, talking about Ronaldo, I'm thinking about buying back Ronaldo as a super sub. As you saw from last night's episode, I did discard 120,000 coins with David Alaba, which was absolutely dreadful. And as you see here, though, this was the last game. He had a static team. Look at that team. I mean, just 3 wonder-watch cards, Mane, and he had a lot of the good ones too, Kante and Jesus. Although in my opinion, I don't like Jesus. Not in the Christian way. I do like Jesus, but not this Jesus on FIFA. As you see, that was a lucky rebound goal from Kante. He chips the keeper while it rebounds into the foot of the defender, and that was a lucky goal, I must add, but I will take it. It's FUT Champions, and that was indeed the decider of the game. 2-0 in the final score, and as you'll see, we ended up hitting Elite 2, which is 32 wins of this episode, and I was so pumped about how we went this weekend league. My mentality was good. I didn't think about anything else while I was playing, and I indeed played well, and it indeed paid off. But that'll be it for me, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I hope you enjoy your day, and peace.